$2,442 clues have come and gone. Yes, they have. But 26 new ones are headed your way as part of this 92nd episode of Disney 100 Jeopardy presented by WaitSigns.com. As always, I am your host, Bryan Perri, and thank you so much for joining me. We'll get to WaitSigns.com in a little bit, but first, welcome back to the game. Last week was Halloween. I hope I didn't scare you too much with the Halloween special. If you haven't played that yet, go ahead and do that. You'll also find out that the final Jeopardy category in that episode was Wish, 2023 Disney feature animation movie that got, we'll call it, mixed reviews. Hopefully you've seen it already because you've got 5 clues headed your way all about Wish today. You also have 4 other categories coming as well, including Club DJ Member Category of the Week. So without further delay, let's take a look at what you'll be quizzed on today. Once again, Wish is your first category in episode 92. The second category, it's been requested for a couple of months, the Disney College Program. That's how I got my start with Disney back in 2014. 10 years. Where has it gone? We move on to the third category now. It is Dapper Dudes. The fourth category is your theme park category of the week, pre-show voices. I will play you a clip of a famous actor speaking, and you'll have to tell me not who the actor is, but what ride or attraction you'd also be able to hear this actor's voice in during that attraction's pre-show. And the fifth and final category is your Club DJ Member Category of the Week. Name the state. And look at that, 2 out of every 3 Club DJ members voted for Name the State in the movie. 67% of the vote. Wolves is your runner-up. Hall of Presidents, just 15%. Speaking of presidents, if you're the only person in the country who hasn't gotten enough politics and want to show everyone that you'd actually vote for Tiana and Devine, you can score this t-shirt on DisneyJeopardy.com. All right, it is now time for the easiest round of the game, the Cupcake Round. Each of these clues are worth just 200 points each because they're the easiest clues of the game. Let's get it started by taking a look at the board and starting off with Wish. Asha's group of 7 friends were all created with personalities and names based on these famous Disney characters. Now, the release of Wish in 2023 came out in correlation with Disney's 100th anniversary. So, because of that, Disney included a ton of Easter eggs, and perhaps none more obvious than this one. Asha's 7 friends are based on the 7 dwarfs from the original Disney film, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. On to the DCP, the Disney College Program, for 200. Like every other Disney theme park cast member, college programmers head to this first orientation at Disney University to start off their internship. The correct answer is traditions. Now, I went like this for internship because, yes, it's technically an internship, but the college program is not an ordinary internship. You just have to experience it. Go enroll in a community college and head down for the DCP. Right now, I suggest it. We go on to Dapper Dudes for 200. Who sports this outfit? The correct answer is Prince Naveen from Princess and the Frog. Okay, we're moving on to pre-show now. As a reminder, the way this category works is I'm going to play you a clip of a famous actor or actress speaking. You have to tell me where you can hear that same voice for a Disney attraction. Here we go.
Oh, hey, Peter. What are you clenching in that fist there?
All right, so that voice belongs to Patrick Warburton. And where can you see Patrick and hear his voice? Well, that will be during the pre-show for Soarin'.
My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today.
Welcome. Welcome to Soarin'.
Here comes the final clue of the cupcake round. It's time to name the state. Look out for the Sanderson sisters in this U.S. state, the home of Hocus Pocus. The Sanderson sisters, of course, are a trio of witches. And what place in the United States do you associate with witches? It will be Salem, the town of Salem, which is found in the great state of Massachusetts.
Hello, Salem! My name's Wilfred! What's yours?
And just like that, the cupcake round is complete. Easy peasy, right? And speaking of easy, if you want the easiest way to bring the magic of Disney into your home, check out this brand new wait time display from waitsigns.com. The new display brings home not just the magic of Disney, but the magic of a Disney resort stay into your house by including the famous Resort TV channel, a personalized welcome message, and the live park hours that change each and every day. You can also click over to your favorite park to check out the wait times of some iconic rides. That, of course, also syncs live with Disney. Hop on the monorail, check out each individual park, or put on a vacation countdown to display and build excitement for your upcoming trip. Finally, my favorite feature is the virtual terrace. This thing is awesome. It is a live view of both Magic Kingdom and Epcot that allows you to watch the fireworks each and every night from your own virtual balcony. What's better about this balcony is that you don't have to spend $750 a night for this view of catching the fireworks at the most magical place on earth. This product is awesome. I can't recommend it enough. For all you Disney diehards out there, visit waitsigns.com and use our promo code ITM15 to get 15% off today. Very cool stuff. All right, it is now time for the 400-point round. Things aren't going to be so easy now. And they'll still be kind of easy, but let's just play the game and find out. It begins with the category of Wish. This was Valentino the Goat's Wish. Valentino just wanted to speak.
Valentino, don't eat that!
It didn't work. When does the magic happen? Ah,
Oh, something's happened.
I'm talking. I am talking. Ah, who knew my voice would be this low?
On to the Disney College program for the second time. ICP stands for this. That's right, you don't have to be an American to take part in the Disney College program. You can head over to Epcot as a cultural representative, be a part of Disney via the ICP, the International College Program. We're on to Dapper Dudes for the second time. It's a dapper outfit. Who does it belong to? Belongs to someone who is very, very thin. The correct answer is Fear from Inside Out. It's time to listen up for another voice from a Disney pre-show.
Anyway, once my fake concussion was on display, I created the perfect distraction for my partner to do his job.
That voice belonged to Terry Crews. The clip was taken from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And Terry Crews' voice can be heard before Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
What? I'm on. Someone needs to tell me when I'm on. Welcome, Epcot Terrence.
Let's name the state for the second time today. After arriving in the New World, Governor Ratcliffe claims land in what is now known as this state.
I hereby claim this land and all its riches in the name of His Majesty King James I, and do so name this settlement Jamestown.
I remember taking a road trip down to Disney from New York when I was about 6 or 7. My parents forced me to go to Jamestown for educational purposes, and I hated it. But now, I'd probably still I'd hate it. Like, just bring me to Disney World. Let's be real. All right, 600-point round now. Begins with Wish, of course. Watch out, world, here I are is a line sung in I'm a Star by this type of animal. I said it last week. I'm pretty sure that this song was written by AI because a lot of it just makes no sense. I can give you a compilation of bizarre lyrics that would make sense to artificial intelligence, but if you're a human, you'd be like, nope, that's not right. And this is one of them. Look out, world, here I are is a lyric sung by a deer.
I'm a star.
Watch out, world, here I are.
Disney College program for 600 points is headed your way. Along with Patterson, Chatham, and the Commons, this former housing complex sitting behind a Wendy's was home to members of the DCP from the late 80s till just a few years ago. What is Vista Way? I gotta find my Vista Way ID. I remember I was making a stupid face in the ID card, I'm pretty sure. See if I can find it. Yep, there it is. Nice. Nice, Bryan. All right, here we go with Dapper Dudes again. That dapper outfit is worn by Carl from Up. Here comes another pre-show voice. See if you recognize it.
There's this viral video that was going around of Hugh Jackman as Logan, and they were showing him doing that sort of the climactic scene at the end when he's running to save his daughter.
So the voice you just heard was that of one Bradley Cooper. Now, when you hear Bradley Cooper's voice prior to writing Mission Breakout in California, it doesn't really sound like Bradley Cooper, but it is because he is the voice of Rocket Raccoon.
What? Of course I escaped! For those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
We're going to name a state for the third time in the game. Miracle takes place in this state, the host of the 1980 Winter Olympics. The Miracle on Ice, which is probably the biggest upset in Olympic team sport history, probably just Olympic history in general, took place in Lake Placid, which is a small town in New York. We are more than halfway through the game. Let's continue it by turning up the heat for the 800-point round. Begins with Wish again. This character makes a surprise appearance halfway through the Knowing What I Know Now scene and joins in singing. That would be the Queen, King Magnifico's wife.
I've seen too many bad things that I can't keep count. He loves.
It's time for the DCP for 800 points. Whether you end up working at Magic Kingdom or not, Traditions often brings its new college programmers into the tunnels beneath the world's most popular theme park, that being the Magic Kingdom. The tunnels are known as this by cast members. What are the utilidors? I know a lot of people are wondering, oh, what do the tunnels look like? That's gonna be so cool. I mean, if you're a Disney fanatic, it is kind of cool to know that you're walking right under Cinderella Castle and right under Main Street. I don't know if they offer the Keys to the Kingdom tour anymore, but if they do, check that out. It's pretty cool. It gives you backstage access to the most popular theme park in the world, the Magic Kingdom. If not, they just look like tunnels. Nothing crazy. We move on to Dapper Dudes for the fourth time. Who wears this outfit? That will be Roger from 101 Dalmatians.
Pongo boy, take it easy. What's all the hurry?
2 clues left before the dramatics of the 1000. Here comes pre-show voices for 8.
There was a sugar packet, and I said, Jack, turn the mic up, annoy him real loud. And I went,
the sugar pack.
It's a sugar packet.
That voice belonged to the voice of Aerosmith, Steven Tyler. Where can you hear Steven Tyler's voice? That would be before Rock and Roller Coaster, of course.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't leave these people here like this. We can't? No.
Here comes the final clue of the 800-point round. Ant-Man primarily takes place in this U.S. state. Takes place in the Bay Area, which is found in California. 20 clues are down, and 6 remain, including Final Jeopardy. But before we get there, you know what time it is. It is time for the most overly dramatic soundtrack infused unnecessarily spotlighted part of the game, the 1,000-point round. By the way, I wanted to say thanks to everyone for letting me know what your costumes were in last week's Halloween episode. I was reading the comments. Some of you, not too bad. You guys are creative. You guys are pretty creative. I'm going to have to up my game next year. All right, here comes a 1,000-point round. It begins with Wish. Here we go. If you stay until after the credits, you'll see Asha's grandfather playing this song on his mandolin. In honor of Disney's 100th anniversary, he played When You Wish Upon a Star.
Ho, ho.
Here comes your final college program clue. Oh, they grew up so fast. Who needs a master's or doctorates when you can get these 2 degrees via classes taken on your college program? All right, so times have changed since I was there. Now you can get a Daisy diploma or a Goofy graduate degree. So if you said those, that's fine. But when I was there, it was all about the Mousters and the doctorates. And that's right, I earned my doctorates for taking a marketing class that met once every 2 weeks. Our homework was like to go into the park and find rides that had sponsorships. I'm telling you guys, to earn actual college credit for going into Disney World was the greatest thing ever, and I am more proud of my doctorate's degree than just my regular bachelor's degree from my university. All right, let's move on. It's time for Dapper Dudes for the final time. That outfit was worn by Kristoff at the end of Frozen 2.
Your Majesty.
Kristoff! Oh, did you boys get all dressed up for me?
Here comes your final voice from a pre-show.
Pretty much what you please, because you know in the back of your mind that we're always there to bail you out. We're your safety net.
That voice belonged to Felicia Rashad from The Cosby Show. Where else can you hear her? Sadly, not for much longer, but you can still hear her right now in the pre-show for Dinosaur.
I'm Dr. Marsh, director of the Dino Institute, and I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing.
And here comes the final clue on the board before Final Jeopardy. It's time to name the state. Travel through this U.S. state and you might spot Troy and Gabriella, students at East High in High School Musical. Correct answer is New Mexico. 25 clues are down and 1 remains, but it just so happens to be the one clue of the game that will ultimately determine how proud of yourself you will be for the next 7 days. Now, I told you last week that I was including a category that I had promised in previous weeks. I said it was going to be one of 3. Well, I'm keeping that promise because let's take a look at the Final Jeopardy category in this episode 92. The Chronicles of Narnia. That's right, I told you that Princess Diaries, Owl House, or Chronicles of Narnia would be a part of this episode 92, and now it is, even though it will only be 1 clue. And the good news is, if you haven't seen the film yet, you can either A, pause the video right now and go watch it, or you can just throw away this Final Jeopardy question and prepare yourself for next week's episode 93 when Chronicles of Narnia will be featured a bit more heavily. It's time to make your wagers, though. All right, time's up. Here comes the Final Jeopardy clue in episode 92. It belongs to the Chronicles of Narnia. Edmund's favorite dessert is this. A magical version of the sweet is offered to him by the White Witch. Good luck. And time is up. I'll be honest, I have no idea what this is. I mean, I know what the answer is, but I don't know what the dessert is. I probably should have researched it beforehand, but I didn't. Let's just find out what the answer is. Final Jeopardy in episode 92 leads us to this. What is Turkish delight?
Anything you'd like to eat. Turkish delight?
And that does it for episode 92 of Disney 100 Jeopardy, presented by WaitSigns.com. As a reminder, head over to WaitSigns.com, use the promo code ITM15 to secure this brand new wait time display. Bring the magic of a Disney resort hotel into your home with the classic resort TV channel, plus so much more. Also, shout out to all the Club DJ members. You guys are the best. Thanks for absolutely embarrassing me with that poll last week. Wasn't even close, so I'll try to do a better job by giving you this poll right now, which hopefully will be a little more balanced. Make your selections by heading over to the community page of this YouTube channel. Also, if you want to play a brand new GeoGuessr game that I created, head over to the link above. It's all about the cues that you can find in Walt Disney World. See if you can identify what ride you are waiting in line for. But for now, you know the deal. If you like what you saw, do me a favor, subscribe, click that bell icon. Hello, bell. That was bad. Let me do it again. Hello, bell. Better. This way you're notified every time we come out with brand new content. I've been your host, Brian. I will see you next Friday for episode 93. Till then.
Bye-bye.